the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
First opened in 1938, the Speed Palace, Pennsylvania's Port Royal Speedway, is known to be one of the fastest half-mile tracks that has played host to some of the longest weekly racing events for classes ranging from hobby stock to late model to premier 410 sprint cars. Its signature sprint car event, the Tuscarora 50, has been a staple on the track's annual schedule for a half a century. Lance Dewease has taken the checkered flag in big money races to record a record 7 times winning this year in 2022, and the legends of the sport like Dave Blaney, Greg Houdnett, and Doug Wolfgang have also taken victories at this palace. It also made its debut in 1979 with the World of Outlaws, and has been a war between the Outlaws and the PA Posse ever since. It also made its late model division debut in 2007, and tonight it makes its Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series debut from beautiful sunny Pennsylvania. Welcome to tonight's racing at Port Royal Speedway. We are ready to go racing here for 30 laps of non-wing action as well as heat races and much more. But before then, we're going to throw it out to the Foley brothers for our national anthem and invocation. Stay tuned.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Single car qualifying underway. Shout out to the Foley brothers for their, once again, awesome divisions and national anthem. We're taking a look here at Ethan Uy. Right now, the 29 does not improve on his second time by. We'll take a look here at Rylan Gray. Gray down in 11th place at this time. But we'll move up just a little bit and take a look here at Trevor Royer, who's on the first of his time laps. His first lap by, sorry, his second lap time, 17.60 puts him second quickest. We'll see if his second time is any better. It is this. No, it's not. We'll take a look here at Vinny Sanson. Vinny yet to put in a lap yet. We'll see what he is able to scrap. Sanson's first time, 6th quick. Vinny Sanson, the winner of round number 4 out at Cedar Lake. One of our 2 cars that put in 2 times. Sanson's second time over the line. Just a wee bit slower at an 18.02 for Vinny. We've got 2 cars yet to put in a time. That is Caden Vuppel and Brennan Rogers. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get in any time. 17 cars checking in tonight. And we've got some big names checking in tonight as well. As the inaugural Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series champion, Petri Kotavara. We're going to say Kotavara. Sorry to Petri if I do pronounce that wrong. Not trying to pronounce it wrong, might I add. He currently sits down in the 12th position. A 18.16 for the 59 machine. Good enough for 11th. James Tiernan, though, right now, picking up pretty much where he left off last week, winning out at Lernerville tonight, going quick time with a 17.46 for the 98 car. Trevor Royer, like I said, second place, an 17.60. We do have a car on the track. Brennan Rogers has made contact with the racing surface here in the 71 machine. Very much looks like Wade Field's machine. So he's getting himself wound up. Gets himself on the power. Weeble and wobbling down the front straight. I can say from experience, I ran a lead here in a non-winged sprint car, and it was an interesting race to say at the very least. That was in the 360s, not even the 410s like this. Rogers gonna come over the line his first time by 13th quick at 18.20, 18.20 for the 20 car as he makes his way down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. He's gonna rip that high line. Come down the front straightaway. What's it gonna be? Fourth quick, a 17.88 for the 20 machine of Rogers. Very good late qualifying run for him. With time running out here in the checkered flag flying, we'll go into our heat races. And up on the screen, they're going to look like this. Starting on the pole out of California is the 63 machine of Colton Key, the Illinois native. The number 80 machine of Vinnie Sanson starts to his outside. California, another California native in the 20 machine, Brendan Rogers, starts alongside James Tiernan, your quick qualifier on the night. The birthday boy, Wade Fields, in the 71 machine, starts in 5th. That is the Indy Race Parts Esports machine, with the Indiana native in the 81 machine. That is Rylan Gray, starting shotgun on the field in 6th. Six cars here for heat race number 1. Take a look here at Colton Key in that white and pink car. All of our cards on the grid. We'll take a look back here at the 71 machine. That is our birthday boy. Once again, shout out to Wade Fields on his birthday today. Happy birthday, Wade. Let's see what he is able to pull off today. Cars pushing off, winding off. Everybody getting ready here for heat race number 1. We would like to thank Elite Performance Industries, EPI, and Indy Esports for their continued support here with the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series. Good to see them on board still, and we do appreciate all they do for the series. Lights go off on the iRacing pace truck. They're going to bring themselves around through turns 1 and 2. A very long pace lap, to say at the very least. And to do 2 of them is kind of agonizingly long, if you ask me. But hey, that is how the cookie crumbles. 8 laps, 6 cars. Everybody gonna make the main. They're just fighting for position. And a chance to potentially not run the B main. But who knows that it'll even be needed. Out of turn 4, Key gets on the gas. We're green flag racing here for heat race number 1. In the turns 1 and 2, they go. 3 cars up high, 3 cars on the bottom. Right now, Colton Key holds the lead, but Vinnie Sanson gonna power on by him on the high line. Here comes Sanson looking for the lead. Sanson gonna go high in turns 3 and 4 once again. The only place he can go, and he's gonna power around, say sayonara to Mr. Key. Vinnie Sanson will lead lap number 1. That's Wade Fields Brendan Rogers. Right behind the 2 cars. Colton Key coming right back here now at Vinnie Sanson. Ooh, Sanson goes a little high. Key looking to slide up. Does not have it. Not quite yet. Down the front straightaway they go, side by side. Give it to Sanson at the line. 3 wide for a short second there. There goes Key. He's going to fall massively down. I think he may have taken to the pit lane almost for a second. Key does not seem to be on track anymore. Looking to the inside is Rogers. Looking to the slide job. Not getting it quite yet. Now, here comes James Tiernan as well, trying to get involved. 3-car battle for our race lead here with 5 laps, 4 laps at the line. Ooh, big power move there by Brendan Rogers. 3 wide, down the front straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Slider from James Tiernan. He's going to look to get it. Down the back straightaway they go. A little bit of contact between Rogers and Tiernan. Tiernan looking high. Rogers sliding up. Give it to Brendan Rogers at the line, but James Tiernan going to say, see ya. Turn back down under him. He'll have the position at the line, but just side by side still with 3 laps to go. Don't count out Vinnie Sanson quite yet. Rylan Gray involved in a predicament as well. Down the front straightaway they go. It's James Turner, Brennan Rogers, and Vinny Sanson, your top three. Sanson has moved to the bottom, trying to make something work, and so has Rogers. Sliding up, trying to get side by side there. James Turner, but doesn't look like he's able to. White flag coming out. We got a battle for our second place spot now as Brennan Rogers falling massively off the pace behind. I think Brennan Rogers may be out of fuel. He is, as they make their way down the back straightaway. And out of turns 3 and 4, James Tiernan, 3 positions gain. He'll win our heat race number 1. Vinny Sanson brings it home in second. Wayfield's in third. Brennan Rogers hobbling over the line brings it home in fourth. Rylan Gray and Colton Key round out our grid here. We'll take a look here at the grid for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole, to Julian Valdez Racing. Number 9 of Julian Valdez starts in the pole with the Iridium Sim Sports. Number 72 of Craig Sheeram starting in second. Third place going to look like Darren Anderson out of California in the 95 machine, with Trevor Royer in the 90 from Pennsylvania starting in fourth. Nate McMillan in the 24 machine starts in fifth, with the Carolina native and the number 3 of Caden Kvapel starting in sixth. These 6 drivers getting ready here for heat race number 2. And we are excited for heat race number 2 as well. As they get themselves putting around the track, they'll see the 1 to go signal from the flag man. Ready to go green flag racing here. Out of turn 4, we're green. Valdez, a great start. He's going to be able to pull away from Craig Shearman, but Shearman going to look right back at him as they make their way through turns 1 and 2. Shearman, Anderson, Valdez, Royer as well trying to get involved in this. So is Kvapel. They're all going down the back straight. Trevor Royer gets into the wall. They're 3 wide for the lead. Oh, car gets sideways. Caution is out on the speedway. It's Darren Anderson getting sideways. I'd go back and look at what happened, but I'm not going to be able to because it's not going to pop up. It was a car getting sideways, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Drivers getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a short second. Once again, long pace laps here at Port Royal. So here we go, getting ready to go. Green flag racing once again. Vladas, Shirim, Royer, McMillan, Anderson, and Kvapel. Year 6 cars. Heat race number 2. We're back underway. Good start for Julian Vladas. He gets a good jump. Craig Sheeran on the bottom. Maybe trying to work his way up to him. Not going to be able to. He'll fall under the grips of Trevor Royer up on the high line. Royer ripping that lip, trying to make it work as they make their way down the back straightaway. Darren Anderson and Caden Vappel have gotten together in the back. We stay green. Down the back straightaway they go. Trevor Royer looking to the inside of Julian Valadas. Not able to get it quite yet as they make their way down the back straightaway. Looking to the inside is Royer. He's going to slide up. Not have it quite yet. Valadas going to turn it back down under him as they make their way down the back straightaway. Once again, Royer looking to the high line, making it work as they make their way down the back straightaway. Up on the high line is Valadas. Royer trying to make it work as well. Royer going to look under him. Gave the position to Trevor Royer this time by. He's going to work it in deep and try to pull it up and over, which he is able to. They're going to make their way down the back straightaway now in turns 3 and 4. They'll see the white flag as they cross the line next time by. One lap to go for Trevor Royer, Julian Valadas, and Craig Sheeran looking to get to the back of the 90 machine, but just doesn't look like they're going to be able to quite yet. Royer runs a low line to protect it, not a turn 4. Trevor Royer going to see the checkered flag. Julian Valada is going to finish home in second. Craig Sherman third. Caden Kvapel, Nate McMillan, and Darren Anderson round out third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. We'll take a look here at heat race number 3. Sorry, my mistake. It's going to look like this starting on the pole. Season 1 inaugural winner in the 59 machine. That is Petri Kotavara. And alongside him in the Swindell Speed Labs Esports number 5 machine, that is Rusty Kruger. Cody Parmley in the 16 machine starts in 3rd with Ethan Uy. In the 52 machine starting in 4th with Donald Lindsay. And the 17 is from Indiana. He'll be starting in the 5th place spot. 5 cars here for heat race number 3. And we're going to get them rolling off here, making their way down the front straightaway. Back straightaway. Let's go off on the air racing pace truck. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here for heat race number 3. Drivers all getting ready. They're going to make their way into turns 3 and 4 this time by Kodavara on the loud pedal. We're green flag racing here for heat race number 3. A good start for the 59 machine. He's going to be able... big up and over for Ethan Uy. He's going to be able to keep that going. Maybe that's a wall. They're going to make their way down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Kodavara still your leader. Parmley and Lindsay, though, going to battle it out here for the 2nd place spot. Lindsay falling a little bit back, and Rusty Kruger looking to maybe get involved in that Swindell Speed Labs number 5 machine. as they make their way down the back straightaway. Back up front, the battle for that first place spot's getting exciting. Kodavara and Parmley looking to fight. Parmley gonna look to the inside, doesn't have it quite yet. He'll have to hold his line. Lost a little bit of time there. Ooh, up and over goes Dano Lindsay. Yard sails it, and then your heat leader, Petri Kodavara, gets into the barrier in turn 4. Now, Cody Parmley is your leader as they make their way down the back straightaway. Kodavara trying to make his way back to the front of the field. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Doesn't have enough time, it looks, with just 4 laps remaining. Down the back straightaway, Parmley doing a fantastic job. And here comes Rusty Kruger looking to the inside, trying to slide up. Doesn't have it quite yet as they make their way down the front straightaway. 3 laps to go this time by. Kruger is there trying to make his way to Parmley as they head down the back straightaway. Here comes Rusty Kruger to the inside. Slide job. Parmley gets into the wall. Too wide on exit. Give it to Rusty Kruger. He'll have the position as they cross the line. 2 laps to go. He's going to protect from the slider. Parmley going to have to look a different way as they make their way down the back straightaway. Out of turn 4, the white flag is out. 1 lap to go here in heat race number 3. Rusty Kruger, Cody Parmley looking for that first and second spot. Petri Kodavara in the 3rd place spot. But out of turn 4, Rusty Kruger, that 5 machine, that Swindell Speed Labs machine, going to bring home the heat race number 3 win. Cody Parmley brings it home in 2nd with 3rd place going to Petri Kodavara. Daniel Lindsay and Ethan Uwe round out the rest of the field. B-main time. We're ready for some action here. With 8 cars starting on the pole. Brennan Rogers in the 20 machine will start from there. Caden Foppel in the 3 starts for the 2nd. Daniel Lindsay in the 3 and the 17 machine starts 3rd with the 81 machine of Rylan Gray starting in 4th. 5th goes to Nate McMillan. And Ethan Uwe in the 52 machine starts in 6th. Golden Key in the 63 will start 7th with Darren Anderson in the 95 starting in the 8th place spot. One lap to green, says the flag man. We're getting ready to go back to go green flag racing here for our B main. Here we go, heat race number B main. Getting ready to go green flag racing here. It's Rogers and Foppel, your top 2. War green flag racing here. Back at Port Royal Speedway. A lot of cars going in a lot of different places as they make their way down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4 they go. Right now, Brennan Rogers is your leading, Caden Voppel. Second place, Rylan Gray in third. To make their way down into turns 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. 10 laps to go. Close battle between Rogers and Voppel as they make their way down the back straightaway. Voppel was able to pull to the inside, but just doesn't look like he has the momentum yet to get himself past Rogers. Look into the inside as Voppel not able to slide up quite yet. Caution on the speedway. Dano Lindsay seems to be involved in it. Go back and take a look at what happened at the 12th machine. Down the front straightaway he goes. He's getting himself sideways into turn 3 and 4. Ooh, pit wall spins. Gets into the wall. That's Nate McMillan getting involved in that as well, unfortunately. And that would be our first caution of the B main. Colton Key looks to be out of this one. Might be able to see him here in the pit lane. Not quite yet. Just does not look like he is on track quite yet. Pace truck makes his way to the infield. We are ready to go back green flag racing here at Port Royal here in our B main. 8 laps to go at the line. We're back green flag racing. Good jump for Brennan Rogers as he makes his way down the back straightaway. We'll take a look back here at Nate McMillan and Daniel Lindsay as they were fighting before the caution. McMillan has the position, looking at the lead now. Caden Voppel getting close to Brennan Rogers that time by. Didn't have it quite yet as they make their way down the back straightaway in the turns 3 and 4. The 3 car, a little tap on the wall there. He's going to get that wall pretty badly. He'll make his way down the back straightaway. Looks to the inside here of Rogers. Nothing quite yet. Voppel very much to the inside every lap, but just doesn't get the run to get past Rogers. Maybe trying to make Rogers make a mistake. Doesn't look like Brennan Rogers has anything to do with making a mistake. Caution on the speedway, Rylan Gray this time. Take a look back. Oh my word, Rylan Gray going for a wild ride. Be careful. on his wheels. Ryland Gray getting a little too high in turns 1 and 2, gets his car all sorts of upset, and brings out our second caution of the B main. Brennan Rogers doing a good job at holding down the race lead with Caden Voppel right behind him. Ethan Uwe back up now after falling back early on in the race, as well as Darren Anderson. Those are your top 4. Out of turn 4, Rogers gets him back on the gas. We're back green flag racing here at Port Royal. Nate McMillan getting upset. Ryland Gray was getting into the wall there. We'll take a look back up here at our race for the lead. Caden Kvapel and Brennan Rogers, second and first, making their way down the front back straightaway now. This could be a good chance here for Voppel. He's going to look to the inside here of Rogers, forces Rogers to run up the track. Rogers has the position, but it is not over yet. 2 laps to go. Voppel does a good job at running the top side to get the momentum behind Rogers. Oh, a little bit of commentator's curse there. Rogers looking now the diamond off that corner. He looks low on entry to maybe block off Caden Voppel's attempts. White flag coming out. Here comes Caden Voppel looking to slide their line. He does have it down the back straightaway. He's going to look to protect low. Both cars get into the wall. Voppel gets into the wall just a wee bit harder. Dragways to the line. Caden Voppel going to win. Here are B main. Brennan Rogers brings it home in second. Ethan Uwe in third. Darren Anderson fourth. Donald Lindsay fifth. Ryland Gray sixth. Nate McMillan seventh. Colton Key rounds out the grid. We're going to go to a quick little bit of a warm-up session here, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to let you hear the sights and the sounds of the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series. We'll be back here for feature action in just a short second. It is time for feature action here at Port Royal, and the grid going to look like this. Starting on the pole, in the 98 machine, James Tiernan will start from the front row alongside the 90 machine of Trevor Royer. Wendell Speed Lab Esports number 5 of Rusty Kruger starts in 3rd, with the 80 car of Vinny Sanson starting in 4th. Julian Valdez in the 9 machine starts in 5th. It's Julian Velades, my mistake, with Cody Parmley in the 16 starting in 6th. 71, the birthday boy Wade Fields starts in 7th with Craig Sheeran in the 8 machine. That's the Idrium Esports. Sim Sports number 72 starts 8th. Our Flying Finn in the 59 machine, Petri Kodavara will start in 9th with Caden Kvapel in the 3 starting in 10th. 11th going to look like Brennan Rogers and Ethan Uwe. The rest of the grid going to look like Darren Anderson, Deno Lindsay, Rylan Gray, Nate McMillan, and Colton Key rounding out your grid here of 17, make it 16 cars, all getting ready here for a main action. Lights go off on the iRacing pace truck. That can only mean one thing as we look at James Tiernan and Trevor Royer, your front row. Two guys that have been mad fast so far tonight. They're ready to go mad fast once again. Here at the Dirt Racing Network and the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series, we want to thank you for spending your Thursday night with us here at Port Royal Speedway with James Tiernan and Trevor Royer on your front row. It's showtime! The pack fans out as they make their way down the back straightaway. Cars getting all sorts of shuffled back, but the track wide enough it can fit everybody. At the line, James Tiernan will be your leader. We'll keep an eye though on the pack, the big clumps of people. Oh, keep it straight, keep it going. We got a car around. We're gonna stay green as they make their way down the front straightaway now. James Tiernan and Trevor Royer a half a car length in between. 5 car lengths in between each other. Rusty Kruger down in 3rd place. He's trying to chase down these guys. Then we've got some battling further behind. Caden Kvapel already up 6 positions. He's looking to maybe make a break into the podium. James Tiernan is opening the gap. Last week's feature winner looking to make it 2 for 2 in the 98 machine. We'll take a look here at Wade Fields. He's getting a little bit up high, trying to make that high line work. A little bit ahead of him, Julian Velades and Vinny Sanson battling it out. To the inside goes Velades. Oh, that was Rusty Kruger getting into the wall, and Caden Kvapel going to move up into the 3rd place spot now as a caution flag will fly. Looks like Nate McMillan will go back and see what happened here to the 24 machine, making his way down the back straightaway. He's getting all shaky. Slows it to the inside of the circuit, a little bit of an issue there, and bring it to the pit lane. Unfortunately, the caution will fly though. So a good start of the race for your race leader, James Tiernan. He was able to run away from the pack, and he's done a good job now of maintaining that 1st place spot, but it is not going to be made easy for him. We're going to get a caution here that will shake up the order. A lot of cars that weren't around at the start now are. This is going to get interesting. iRacing Chase truck makes his way into the pits. We're ready to go back green flag racing here at Port Royal. It's Tiernan and Royer, Caden Kvapel and Rusty Kruger. Your top 4. They're all getting ready to go back green flag racing, and so am I. We're back green. Taking a look here at Trevor Royer, because Caden Kvapel is getting really close on behind him. Oh, Kvapel getting into the wall a little bit down the back straightaway. See the entire pack here as they make their way down the back straightaway. Looking at the battle for third from up high. Royer to the inside, Kvapel up high. Caden Kvapel has the position down the front straight, but he's getting into the wall just a little bit much, and that's going to allow Trevor Royer to maybe try and make a slide job. Nothing quite yet. Got a little bit of a battle as well further behind. To the inside, moving around, that's Brennan Rogers looking up a few positions. Rusty Kruger going to drive right between them as they make their way down the front straightaway. Keeping an eye on this massive battle here at the back for position. Ooh, that was Vinny Sansom getting a little bit loose there further in the back. We've got a battle now for our second place spot. Trevor Royer getting to the back of Caden Kvapel as they make their way down the back straightaway. 19 laps to go at the line, and Royer right on the back of the 3 machine, trying to make it work. Kvapel having to run a slider line to defend here from Trevor Royer, but Royer going to say, no way, Jose. Making his way down the back straightaway. He's got momentum and looking to the inside in turns 3, 1, and 2. Slides up. Ooh, a little bit of contact there with Caden Kvapel. Had to check up. Down the back straightaway, Trevor Royer going to move into that second place spot, and Kvapel not going to wait around. Kvapel going to send it in deep with a slider, trying to make it work. Not quite yet. Royer going to say, I'll take that back from you. Side by side in turns 3, 1, and 2. Making their way down the back straightaway. Royer right now in the position with Caden Kvapel, going to send it in again for a deep slider. Royer bangs the wall side by side for a short second. Caden Kvapel moves back into the second place spot. Darren Anderson getting in a situation. That car grabbing. Here comes your leader, James Tiernan, around him. Anderson able to pull it into the pit lane, will stay green. Our third car right now to go out. Ethan Weir and Rusty Kruger having a battle. Rylan Gray was also involved in that one. Gray looking to come right back and look to take that position away from Ethan Uwe. Oh, a little bit of a bumper action there. As Caden Kvapel has really started to close that gap to James Tiernan. Tiernan going to have to deal with some lap traffic here. That's Petrie. Codovara right in front of him. Codovara luckily on the bottom line, able to keep it planted. We'll see what Tiernan does to try and make his way around it. Daniel Lindsay has gotten into some incident. Look back at Lindsay there. He is fine. Caden Kvapel made some gains there with the lap car on James Tiernan. Oh, mounts the wall, caution on the speedway. Cartwheels it, did Caden Kvapel, and he keeps it going. That is impressive. We saw it with our own 2 eyes. Kane Kvapil gets into the wall, goes for a cartwheel, but I think this may actually be for Rusty Kruger. We'll go back and see what happened to the Swindell Speed Labs car. This is down the back straightaway, heading into turns 3 and 4. Kruger had looked to the inside. Ooh, and he managed to spin it around. And then Kvapil cartwheeled it at about the exact same time that Kruger did. We'll go back and see what happened to Kane Kvapil. This is heading down the front straightaway, going into turns 1 and 2. He gets just a little bit high, collects the wall, does a fantastic cartwheel, and manages to keep it going. If I'm not mistaken, he's as well going to keep his position. Just under a handful or 2 handfuls of laps to go here. And it is getting good. Trevor Royer and Kane Kvapil getting close. Lights go off on the area of pace truck. We're getting ready to go green flag racing once again. We're back green flag racing here at Port Royal. Good start for your race leader James Tiernan and Trevor Royer are going to look to pressure him as they make their way down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4, Royer does not have that line yet, is not able. And we got some big movement around the back. Kane Kvapil moving back. Brennan Rogers now making his run and attempt for the podium. Keeping an eye on the battle for third. Kvapil and Rogers gonna go at it. I feel like these two have already gone at it today. They're gonna go at it even more. Oh, up and over goes Kane Kvapil, and the caution will fly. And unfortunately, I don't think there's a way he's getting that car back. We'll go back and see what happened. This is a round down the back or front straightaway, gets into the wall, launches it, almost got it going again, but jumps the wall and skids to a halt. Unfortunate to see Kane Kvapil go down like that. Take a look back up at our leaders. Getting ready to go back green flag racing here. Lights go off on the racing pace truck down the back straightaway. Getting ready to go racing once again here. 6 laps at the line. It's a big runs ready to go. Ooh, a little bit of contact there as they come to the green. We're back underway here at Port Royal. Down into the corner they go. Royer right behind Tiernan as they head down the back straightaway. We got some cars colliding with the wall. Oh, we got a big one here. Caution is out once again. 10 out of 10 for Rylan Gray on the acrobatics after the fact. We'll go back and see what happens. That's Wade Fields getting in the wall. So no, that's Brendan Rogers getting into the wall. Rogers mounts the wall even more. Rylan Gray gonna get involved. Gets into Vinny Sanson. And then tries to do a cool little dismount from the barrier there. I'd give that more of a 4 out of 10 maybe. And some major damage for Mr. Gray's car. We're gonna have 5 laps to go once they take the green, and we're getting ready to go back green flag racing here at Port Royal. Tyrion Royer Inouye, who will try and get the win here. Out of turn 4, we're green flag racing once again. 5 laps to go. Taking a look here at the back of the pack because Ethan, ooh, caution on the speedway once again. I think we're seeing Brendan Rogers maybe involved in this one here. Just coming to the green. Down the back stroke, Rylan Gray. Ooh, that's a violent roll there from Brendan Rogers. Slams into the wall. There was actually Rylan Gray getting involved in that one. That little tap on the wall there gets himself around and up and over and rolling and roly-poly goes Brendan Rogers. We are getting ready to go back green flag racing here. This time we will have 5 laps to go. Green flag racing here at Port Royal. 4 laps to go. Keeping an eye on the battle for that second place spot, as Ethan Uy is looking to try and take it away from Trevor Royer, but just doesn't look like it is quite yet. Down the front straightaway, 3 laps to go. Uy getting into the wall. He's gonna mount that baby. Keeps it straight. We'll see what is gonna be done here. Royer getting to the back here of James Tiernan with 2 laps to go. Julian Velades making a move for the second place spot. Is not able to keep it. Down the back straightaway they go. Tiernan, Royer, Uy. Out of turn 4. The white flag will come out. 1 lap to go. James Tiernan through turns 1 and 2. He's got a second advantage to the next car. Into turns 3 and 4 he goes. Off of the final corner and down the front straightaway. 2 for 2 goes James Tiernan. He brings home the win here in round number 5. My mistake. Round number 6 of the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a very good race indeed. We'll see James Tiernan bring his car around. We'll try to get a little bit of a chat with him. Gonna take that car around the pit lane. And bring it up into victory lane. A little bit of a smooch there from the 12. I think that's Darren Anderson. Maybe not. Good, fantastic view here at Mr. Tiernan's car. Waiting to see if he will pop up. While we wait, we'll run through our feature order here and our feature finish. It will look like this. Your winner, James Tiernan, was able to bring it home from the pole. Trevor Royer and Ethan Uy round out the podium. Julian Valdez brings home in 4th. Cody Parmley in 5th. Rusty Kruger in 6th. Craig Shearman, Daniel Lindsay, and Piteri Kotsavara brings it home in 9th. Brennan Rogers, Wade Fields, Rylan Gray, Darren Anderson, Vinnie Sanson, Caden Foppel, Nate McMillan, and Colton Key round out the order. We'll get to talk to our feature winner on the night. Here in just a short second. We'll bring him in here quickly. James Tiernan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you made it interesting. 2 for 2, 2 weeks in a row, bringing home the feature win. How does it feel to be this good?
It feels mighty good. You know, a ton of these guys are really good in non-wing cars, and I'm just kind of making my comeback after like a year off the service. So to put 2 consistent wins, you know, ones where I'm staying in the front the entire time is just, it's a really good feeling to know that, hey, I still got it. There's a while there earlier this season where I was a bit of a non-factor, and to kind of turn it around is just an awesome feeling, especially against the crew they got in this series.
We're getting home. This is going to be a very big help in the championship. Do you still think there's some work to be done to maybe get yourself a little bit further up in the championship, or do you think you're just kind of sitting in a good spot where you are right now?
always finishing up higher on the boards. As a racer, I'm never going to answer. I want to be where I'm at. I want to be the top position or nothing. But I don't think that was my real consideration going into this season. Again, more just getting up to pace. And so the championship seems like a far cry at this point, but certainly in the next season, if I'm keeping this kind of momentum up, then certainly I'd like to be more of a factor for a championship win. But anything but first on that championship, man, I could give a hoot about.
That is fair. I always say momentum is key. Who do you want to thank for your win tonight before we let you go?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank Ergot Real Estate /Roofco, Anderson Speedway, home to the Little 500, Motorsports Beat, Jessup Logistics, Paints by the Tuna Can, BS Air, Over the Wall Photography, Catch Fence Apparel, Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, and Flow Racing. And then finally, I'd like to thank you guys for putting this broadcast together. So cool to be able to go back and watch my races with a broadcast on it. And huge shout out to Wade Fields for throwing this whole thing together, because not too many non-wing leagues out there, and with the level of drivers Wade managed to pull for this one, it just makes it that much better. So thank you all, everybody.
We'll let you go and celebrate your win tonight. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, James Tiernan, your feature winner on the night. And that's all we will have, unfortunately. We want to thank you once again for tuning in tonight with the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series presented by Elite Performance Industry and Indy Race Parts. Once again, we want to remind you next week, tune in. If I'm not mistaken, I-55 is the track of choice. Once again, want to congratulate James Tiernan on his win. Want to remind you to keep an eye on the Dirt Racing Network on all social medias for the future broadcasts. From myself, Zach Krieger, Roger Wagner, Dominic Santina, and everybody else here at the Dirt Racing Network, we thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you